Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. The Great Icon Chase. The real social dynamic. Right? I decided to do a part 3 to this joint, that whole icon chase thing, right? Because I want women to understand what's the real world thing behind it. Now, I already explained the type of men who would engage in the chase. But here's the real social dynamic, right? So you have the primarily select men, they're the celebrities. They sometimes the bad boys. The pretty boys, the top men, the top tier men, right? Because they caught into the icon chase, they will chase an icon until they actually catch that icon, right? And usually with women, I gotta admit this, some women get caught up into that, competing with another woman to get that top tier man, to announce to the world, I got him, right? Now, a funny thing happens. If a man gets with a woman, no matter what the man is, like say a man, he's chasing an icon and he actually catches the icon, it's not a happily ever after. Because a key part of the whole icon chase is the chase itself. Basically, the man is turned on by the pursuit, by the hunt, when he's chasing the icon, right? In fact, if a woman knows she's an icon, some who are conscious of it, they might play a little hard to get with a man. The ones who are conscious of it, they won't act thirsty or something, make him chase a little bit because they realize that chase dynamic is very important, particularly with the icon thing. Now, here's the thing. A woman to do that has to be an icon. If she's just some ordinary plain Jane or something, her playing hard to get will leave her alone on Saturday night with some cats. Right? So here's the thing. The man has to chase. He has to feel like he caught it because she's a trophy, right? And you know what? He might be happy with her for a bit. He's like, yeah, I got her. But then, after about 6 months to a year of having sex with her, and she getting comfortable, he getting comfortable, he no longer has to chase the same way he did. All of a sudden, other icons become very attractive to him. Because remember, it's the chase mode, right? It's the chase mode. So they become attractive. So what happens? That's when the dude might, he'll start cheating. That's when he might just up and leave the woman. That you have that with a lot of rich men. They might have an icon or not even an icon. I mean, it's a common story, especially with some celebrities. They had that woman who was ride or die for them, who was ride or die. But then, they got to get up there a little bit, get some fame. All of a sudden, he got to get a trophy. That's because he was never immunized against chasing an icon. Keep that in mind. So anyway, he gets up there and then he got chasing the next icon. And then the woman might be left high and dry. She had him, but she didn't realize the nature of the relationship. She thought she was just an ordinary woman. And she thought she had him. She got this guy, she got his kids, everything. Now, the only thing that might kill him going after another woman is he really close to his kids and don't want to mess up anything. But some guys just, they say they give them a generous support package. See the kids when they can, go chase that next icon. Because remember, they have to chase. When men get caught up in the icon chasing, if they're not one of those exceptions I mentioned in the previous video, they're going to chase. Now, what does this put on women? Because the women are the ones who get chewed up by this. It starts in high school when you get, the popular boys chasing the pretty girls, the cheerleader types, the divas and everything, right? And they're competing with other women to get those guys. And, even enforcing a type of social hierarchy among women. And y'all know y'all do this. All right? I got that hierarchy, see who the baddest bitch is. Who's the diva? I prefer using the diva, even though some women use that other term. But who's the diva of the crew, right? So once a woman gets in that status, that icon status, that diva status, hell, she fight to maintain that position, right? Till somebody else up and coming. Shoot, that's the real alpha female. The real alpha female is not, in a man's eyes, the real alpha female is not some hard-charging woman who's good in business and who's basically a man in drag. The icon, the diva for a man is a very beautiful and sexy woman. And the more feminine, the better. But she probably got enough yang energy in her to know that, hey, she got to fight off the rest of these heifers, right? And, it's interesting with the icon thing because you got plenty of women out here who feel like they should get the top man. The man who already got his stuff together and all of that. Okay. You're going to have to fight to maintain your position because that alpha female position is always challenged. There's always a younger woman with perkier breasts and a more toned ass. Y'all know that. There's always somebody new who's going to get more attention. And you have to fight to maintain it. And then you got to fight that man's urge to chase. I'm going to give y'all some game, though, if I happen to have any icons listening, right? On that level. Ladies, if you want to hold on to that man, actually, a lot of women could use this game. You got to switch it up. And when I say switch it up, don't switch up your personality, but you got to keep him in chase mode. Here's the game. You got to keep him in chase mode. So he got to feel like he's seducing a different woman every now and then. You got to switch it up. Switch up that hairstyle. Go buy some nice outfits to switch it up with him. Surprise him at the door. I told something on my men's videos about a man pulling the mattress into the living room waiting for his woman to get home. Ladies, do the same thing. Like, switch it up in the bedroom on him. Don't switch it up too much because he going to wonder where you learn the moves. But, figure out some stuff. Go to a strip club and stuff. Figure out, see what they doing to entice men. Because trust me, they being taught how to, seduce. But, anyway, yeah, unfortunately, you got to fight to maintain it. And it's unfortunately, for a lot of women and a lot of young girls who play that game and feel like they're beating out the competition, unfortunately, they kind of lose. Because they get chewed up. And this is when you have the situation of the young pretty girls, the divas and all of that getting chewed up by the pretty boys, the bad boys, the star boys and everything, right? They chewed up. And then this is what happens is you get chewed up and if you're lucky, you get out of it without a child, if you're lucky. But a lot of women left with a couple children or something. Well, I take that back. Because usually if you're dealing with men chasing icons, they ain't going to leave you with kids unless they married you or something and then divorced you, right? But all of a sudden, you got two problems. One, you competing with younger icons and younger divas who are coming up ready to knock you off your perch, right? And then, because you got kind of chewed out and grinded to the ground by these icon chasing men, you're not as appealing to just some regular stable guys. You're not as appealing to them. They're like, oh man, do I really want this woman? And if you check out a lot of men's videos, that's a big thing they said. They don't want to clean up. They don't want to clean up. They were like, hey, you got chewed up, played that game with the sexual alphas and stuff. And they don't want to deal with it. That's a real dynamic. And it's kind of messed up all the way around, though, Like I said, I could probably do a documentary on it. But it is because on one side, you got the female selection criteria, which is separating men. And then women being separated by the great icon chase. Some deep stuff when you think about it, man. There's some deep-ass stuff. So, anyway, right, that's it for now. I don't think I'll have a part 4. I think y'all get the gist of it. So anyway, that's it for today. Peace and many blessings.